appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. NBA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Gators offense is on the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game's over.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Grab behind the line. It's Stereo. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
Get set.
He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. So the LSU Tigers offense gets their first crack now. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes the knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Gets it up quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense has it and still going. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can he do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free in midfield. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. 1st down here for this offense. They'll feed the back again. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense...
Pass rush gets home. See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from this
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14-0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And there's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Now they call a run. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. The defense stops him just short of the end zone, spotted at the 1. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 21, Florida 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Gators will line up to kick it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop, and the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
There's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Quick juke to get free. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in need and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Caught over the middle. It's Berrios. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the open. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Off the incompletion, sets up a 3rd down and 2.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Over the middle and incomplete. empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near. Sidelines, good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Perez. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Tigers and Gators.
Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Verrier. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff running right. Breaks free. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it to the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He shreds the tackle.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He hands it off from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a quick grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barrier. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th if they can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver grabs it. Spin move and still going. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking for his big tight end. Wrap down the middle. It's Perez. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. Tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. QB keeps it himself.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Breaks into the clear. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking right, this one caught. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
Grinding away on the ground.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
That's an important first down on that running play. Ball handed to the running back, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Locates the tight end, is complete. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They're 0 for 2 on previous 4th down attempts. We'll see if the 3rd time is a charm. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
LSU.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Man, it's just been a rough day for this offense. They can't seem to get anything going, and now a blocked field goal. What else could go wrong?
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder.